My name is Rifvaya and I'm from Birmingham, born near London. Became a Muslim December 2022. I had absolutely no relationship. I was atheist. I was surrounded by atheists and was kind of brought up on religion is bad, basically. Religion causes wars and things, yeah, so. I wouldn't say it was hesitation as such, but I would say there was something holding me back. I was researching for about 2 years prior, but there was always something that was not straight away, yes, I want to take my Shahada. There was always something holding me back. Like I said, I was surrounded by atheists and things, friends and family, and I didn't want to shock them as such, so that the point that they didn't want to, be my family or friend anymore. I kind of didn't want to just jump straight into it. When I accepted Islam, it was definitely a big relief. It was almost like a weight off my shoulders. I'd been carrying a bag of bricks and it's just been taken off my back, really, because now I was like, if I die tomorrow, then I can die how I want to die, as a Muslim. When I first started learning, eventually it got to the point where I was kind of talking to something at night, being talking about my problems, like a bit like a therapist, but to nothing. And then kind of being like, if there's something there, help me, guide me, or show me something, so that I was, a bit more steadfast in life. I had more of a purpose, because I always kind of struggled with, not in a suicidal way, but in a way, what is the purpose of life? Are we just here to earn money and die? I always thought there was more, so I think that was definitely it. So I'm part of my uni society, Islamic society, and through that I've been going to iftars and things like that, and I met a girl who this centre has really helped her, and really she's been with it for about a year now. So she kind of told me, as a new revert, you definitely need to get involved with it as well. So I definitely say that they should just take it in their own step, take it in their own time, and don't worry that if there is that hesitation, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to guide you how He wants to guide you and how you should be guided. So I feel like rushing into it and just doing it just because you've just had a little thing, oh, I might be like Islam, you don't want to do that. You don't want to die as a non-Muslim, but definitely just take your own time, do your own research, and make sure that you're branching out and researching in different places, not just the same place. So at first, my family were very shocked, because I didn't really tell, when I decided to tell them, I hadn't told them that I was even thinking about researching, let alone reverting. So it was a big shock, which, it's understandable. They definitely had some concerns. They thought, I was going to become a jihad bride, that I was going to join ISIS. Any questions they have, I try and ask. But obviously, I've been researching for 2 years, but there's a lot to learn. So I'm not 100% sure on all the answers. But there's been massive milestones in regards to Ramadan. They've been, not celebrated it, but they've talked to me about it. They've been like, oh, happy Ramadan. Last year they said happy Eid. So, and that's really, really warming to me, because when we've been through hardship as a family, like a death or something like that, I've kind of just added the little dawah in there, being like, oh, well, actually my religion says this, you should forgive and things like that. And I could tell that they were listening when I said that, which is a really, really big thing. So they, alhamdulillah, they've definitely accepted it a lot more now. So my advice to any parents who have got children or family members that are becoming reverts, or they are reverts, or even just thinking about it, is definitely to take a step back before they say certain things that they feel. Don't just think that, Islam is horrendous and Islam is this. There's a reason that your son, daughter, whoever has been guided to it. Definitely get speaking to Muslims as well, because it's hard if you're in a non-Muslim area, a non-religious area, because of course you're not going to understand. You're going to see what's on the BBC. But I definitely would say speak to Muslims, even go to a mosque or a masjid. And yeah, that's my advice for parents.